Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thesis Gold's channel. Joining us, as always, CEO Yuan Webster. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks, Kyle. Pleasure to be here as always.
It's always a pleasure. So we got a lot of news to jump into. Kicking it off, Thesis Gold samples 45 grams per ton of gold in rocks and delineate kilometer scale soil anomalies. What can you tell us about this?
Well, yeah, pretty exciting. I think, the first and foremost, our 180 square kilometer land package, only 20 square kilometers right at the heart of the project, has seen a lot of historical work. And the remaining 90% has really seen very little, if any, exploration work. So this exploration program was designed around delineating new targets and the remainder of the land package. And I think it's done just that. We collected just over 7,000 soil samples, over 700 rock samples. And we've got about half of those back so far for the soils. They've delineated kilometer scale alterations or kilometer scale anomalies in geochemical elements that are associated with both porphyry and epithermal systems. They're open along strike, and they're over 500 meters wide in some places. There's also a great correlation with the underlying alteration mapping that we've done as well. That alteration, typical of what we see in the known zones as well. Fantastic correlation. A couple of other things that really stand out that I think has maybe gone overlooked historically is that most of the anomalies are in a northeast orientation, and historically we've really focused on northwest oriented fault systems. So there's another opportunity here to explore these systems that we didn't recognize. And these targets as well, they've never been drill tested. So pretty exciting to be delineating these. On top of that, we've just recently acquired IP data for two large areas on the project, and those coincide with the anomalies that we're seeing in the soils as well. So, we're working these targets up to drill targets for next year. So pretty exciting.
Some more to add to the pipeline. So speaking of where you guys are at with the soil samples you have, because I guess you're sitting at a total collected of about 7,445. You got the results for about 4,768 of those. What's the timeline that we could see this start coming into the news cycle to get the rest of those results?
So yeah, I just checked on that, and they should be coming in within the next week or two, and then we will be able to cycle those out to our shareholders as they become available. You can see most of the samples that we released and that we've received from the labs are in the southern part of the project, and the remaining samples are really from the northern extent of the project. So, I have high expectations for what we might find up there as well.
Well, it can only be a cherry on top of the cake to what you've already got here. So, we're off to a good start. As we head into the winter season here, we just got snow, and I'm kind of on the other side of Canada to where you guys are operating. Are you guys getting affected by the weather at all? Is that something that could affect some of the operations?
Well, we've had snow on the ground now at the project for probably about a month or 6 weeks. But with relatively undulating topography, with a good road network on the project and the right equipment, and the camp has been winterized, it really doesn't affect us very much. We're very fortunate in that sense. It's not like working on the coast of BC where there's jagged, spiky mountains and, they get some 30 plus feet of snow a year. We are in the rain shadow of those mountains. We get a lot less snow, and, it almost works in our favor in that the ground is actually frozen now. So it's easier to navigate some of the areas. So, we're still fully functioning. Even though the temperatures are pretty cold.
That's what you want to hear. I guess I'll just finish up with a kind of a broader focus question, because this has just been on everybody's mind. Obviously, this kind of hyperinflated market with gas prices and everything kind of just shooting through the roof for the day-to-day lives of most people. In your industry, are you guys getting affected by any of the logistics nightmares or any of this kind of hyperinflated markets?
Not really. We've had our contractors locked in for some time, and we have all our logistics in order. Pretty standard for our industry. And as you said, I think on our side of things, we've not been affected by it too much, and we're really on top of our budgets, and we've not seen those kind of spiraling. So all positives. But the world is certainly a bit of a turmoil at the moment.
Well, I guess we got some good blue skies to look forward to with these, but I definitely appreciate your time today, Yuan.
Perfect. Thanks, Kyle.
In light of this, folks, if you ever have any questions, let us know what you think in the comment section below. But stay cool, stay awesome, and we'll catch you in the next one.